This is going to be a tutorial on enhanced push notifications. So we log into the app, make sure it's your app, and then click the push notifications tab. I want to make this screen just a little bit larger. Alright, so just like the basic push notification, we want to type our message here. Now here in an enhanced version of a push notification, we have the ability to link content to this. So the push notification can be worded differently rather than just a message saying, hey, 8:30 service is canceled due to snow, but the 10 o'clock is on schedule. Hope to see you there. So that's just a basic push note that you would put the message in and then go to publish. Let's say you're going to send one out to get individuals to register to an event. So you would want to say something, click here for this new event. So obviously you'd want to be a little bit more descriptive there, but the key difference obviously is you're asking them to do something. Rather than just reading the message, you want them to click through on that particular message. So once you've got that done, you're going to choose, just like the basic push notification, where you want this message to go. For a click here type situation, you wouldn't want to post that necessarily to Facebook or Twitter. You would want this to go primarily to your app users. Your basic messages for information, those you can send out to Facebook and Twitter. Or if you are putting a URL to a website, you can send that to Facebook or Twitter. But if you're opening up a tab in the app, like we are going to do here, that particular one wouldn't want to go to Facebook or Twitter since they would not be able to click through to that tab. So going on to the location, you can choose where you want the push notification to based on the location of the user. So right now we have it going to all users, and over here you can see the number of downloads. This is Community Bible Church, brand new. They have not done a full launch, so they're in the pre-launch stage or a soft launch with the leadership and staff reviewing the app before they do a complete launch. So we just have a couple of downloads here. So if we want to now say specific areas under the all users, this will bring up a map and then it'll show your location. This particular church does have a couple of different locations. So they've got you can drill down here. They've got two right across the road. One is a Hispanic version of their church, I guess you could say. They do in the Spanish language. Then they've got one location right here, and then they've got another one up here. So we can increase this size of this circle, and we can find the majority of the users. So they've got a couple of users outside of this particular area. So this enhanced push note can be used. So if we want to just send push notifications to these two locations, this would be the Hispanic version of their church service, and then also their home location. So we can come down here. If we want to send that particular message just here, now since they have a couple of locations, they might want to just send push notifications over here to the other satellite. Right now they don't have any downloads there since they're doing a soft launch. All the leadership here, the main church, is where those downloads are at. So here, if we want to send a notification out on Sunday morning just to this location, you could do that. Now again, you can go all users. That'll send it to everybody. You can go a specific area, and that can be right at home base if you want it to go. If you want it to include both locations on a Sunday morning, you can do that. Or let's say you had some folks serving as a mission. Let's say they were down in Charlotte. So we could, let's zoom this back here. Let's grab this guy, and we knew we had a youth trip to Charlotte here, and we wanted to send a encouraging message to those that are serving on that missions trip in Charlotte. Now again, this is a soft launch, so they don't have any users over here in Charlotte yet. But if you had your youth trip over there and you had 20 kids and you knew 15 of them had a smartphone, there you could see that those users would be in this area and send this particular push notification to that area. So get creative with this. It can be used in a lot of different ways. Let's click this back over to all users. Now we can link to content. Here you want to use the drop down. You can link to a website URL. So here you can just type in the URL, or you can link this to a tab in the app. So as the message I put in this particular push notification was registering for an event. So if you embedded or iframed an event in or a registration link in an events tab, you'd come into events. You would choose the particular event that you wanted it to open up, and then you would just move on to the publish stage. So what's going to happen now is we've got this event. It says click here to register for this new event. The location, we're going to all users. The content, whenever they click on that push notification, it's now going to open up the app. It's going to open up the events tab, and then it's going to open up the evangelism explosion information tab, that particular event, and there you could have embedded in that tab a registration link. Then you go to publish, and you could send now, or just like the basic, you can schedule that event on a particular date and time, hit publish, and off that message would go. If you have any questions about an enhanced push notification and how each of the functions are used or could be used, please send an email to support@mobilewisemedia.com.